In this new episode of the Comparative Analysis Series, we're diving deep into the violent and chaotic world of Carnage, one of the most dangerous and terrifying symbiotes in the Marvel Universe. To start, let's explore the symbiote's roots and origin, and then we'll distinguish the symbiote itself from Cletus Kasady, the individual it possesses, explaining the transformation and how the symbiote amplifies its host's personality. The origins of the symbiote Carnage. Carnage is a symbiote, a parasitic alien life form that bonds with a host to enhance its physical capabilities. It first appeared in the Amazing Spider-Man number 361. Carnage is an offspring of Venom, which is itself part of a species known as the Klyntar, an alien race of symbiotes. Unlike Venom, Carnage was born from chaos and bloodshed. The symbiote developed a natural tendency toward extreme violence, driven by its chaotic nature. Carnage's purpose is to destroy, kill, and instill terror. Its alignment with such tendencies makes it more lethal and psychotic than Venom, marking it as a unique threat. While Venom harbors some sense of code or loyalty to its hosts, Carnage completely thrives on the bloodlust, seeking out hosts that share or complement its own personality. This leads us to Cletus Kasady, a deranged serial killer who became the perfect host for Carnage. Before diving into the intense story of Carnage and Cletus Kasady, we at www.derosentertainmentstore.com want to offer you our Halloween secret unisex sweatshirt for just $42.53. It's the perfect way to stay warm and stylish this Halloween season. Don't forget to check the description box right below this YouTube video to find the link and secure your sublime sweatshirt. Now, back to Carnage and Kasady. Cletus Kasady, roots and origin. Cletus Kasady was already a troubled individual long before the symbiote came into his life. His violent tendencies started early in childhood, shaped by a dark and traumatic past that included parental abuse and a twisted sense of reality. As an adult, Kasady became a serial killer, indulging in murder for the sheer thrill of it, without remorse or empathy. His chaotic nature made him a perfect fit for the symbiote when it bonded with him. When Carnage bonded with Kasady, the symbiote did more than just give him powers, it amplified Kasady's already brutal and chaotic personality. Kasady was already unstable, but the bond with Carnage pushed him into a realm of pure psychotic rage. The symbiote does more than just choose its host randomly. It seeks out someone who matches its hunger for violence and destruction, making Kasady an ideal candidate. Carnage's effect on Kasady, a transformation. Before the symbiote, Kasady was already dangerous, but he had the limitations of a normal human, albeit one with a deeply disturbed mind. After bonding with Carnage, Kasady gained superhuman abilities, including enhanced strength, agility, and durability. But the most significant transformation was psychological. Kasady's already violent nature was magnified. He became even more unhinged, driven purely by the desire to wreak havoc and kill on a mass scale. His sense of humanity was obliterated. In comparison to Venom, Eddie Brock, and Spider-Man Peter Parker, who also have a history with symbiotes, the differences become clear. Let's break that down. Venom, with Eddie Brock as the host, had a more complex relationship with his symbiote. While Venom initially shared a hatred for Spider-Man with Brock, over time, the symbiote developed a sense of loyalty to Brock and even a twisted sense of honor. Venom has its moments of chaos but doesn't entirely lose itself to psychotic tendencies. Like Carnage, Eddie Brock's moral compass, though flawed, prevents Venom from fully succumbing to unrestrained violence. Spider-Man Peter Parker, on the other hand, was one of the first to encounter a symbiote Venom. Parker's experience with the symbiote showed that while the alien enhanced his abilities, it also influenced his darker tendencies. However, Spider-Man's strong moral foundation allowed him to reject the symbiote and its influence. His rejection of Venom is what eventually led the symbiote to bond with Brock. In contrast, Carnage chose Kasady precisely because Kasady welcomed and thrived on the chaos and destruction it promised. Carnage's relationship with Venom and Spider-Man. Carnage's relationship with Venom is one of pure hatred. Though Carnage is technically Venom's offspring, the two symbiotes do not share a familial bond in any conventional sense. In fact, Venom despises Carnage for its complete lack of restraint and psychotic tendencies. The two have clashed numerous times, with Venom often fighting to contain Carnage's violent rampages. With Spider-Man, Carnage represents the ultimate chaotic threat. Unlike Venom, who occasionally aligns with Spider-Man to stop greater dangers, Carnage exists as a direct contrast to everything Spider-Man stands for. The web-slinger often struggles to contain Carnage's bloodlust because of the symbiote's superior strength, agility, and total disregard for human life. Carnage's overpowered skills and abilities. Carnage is one of the most overpowered symbiotes in MAarvel. His powers include superhuman strength. Carnage is stronger than both Venom and Spider-Man, making him a nearly unstoppable force. Shapeshifting. He can morph his symbiote form into weapons like blades, axes, or tendrils, allowing for a variety of attack styles. Regeneration. Carnage possesses an extraordinary healing factor, allowing him to recover from virtually any injury. Symbiotic tendrils. Carnage can control his symbiote tendrils at a distance, using them to attack or restrain opponents. Enhanced reflexes and agility. Carnage moves faster than most heroes and villains, making it hard to land a hit on him. Blood manipulation. A unique and terrifying ability. Carnage can infuse his victim's blood with his symbiote, taking control of them or killing them from the inside. His brutal efficiency in battle, combined with his unpredictable nature, often puts him a step ahead of even experienced fighters like Venom and Spider-Man. Conclusion. The chaos and power of Carnage. Carnage's symbiote is more than just a weapon, it is a reflection of Kasady's dark soul. The symbiote amplifies the host's natural tendencies, and in this case, Carnage found the perfect match in Cletus Kasady, creating a villain that embodies chaos, bloodlust, and destruction. The comparison between Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man highlights the critical difference in how each symbiote bonds with its host. Carnage chose Kasady to be the ultimate agent of chaos, while Venom and Spider-Man have shown more restraint and complexity in their relationships with symbiotes. In every encounter, Carnage's superior abilities and unpredictability make him one of the most dangerous and formidable foes in the MAarvel universe.
No, I'm not crazy, you just don't understand me. You're judging me before taking the